Okay, so here we come with the next batch of Batman videos. This first one's called Pretty Poison. And as you can see, probably going to be about Poison Ivy. I assume they're not going to go the Gotham route, which is, bring her in as a kid and then age her up because you want her to be sexy and start being able to fuck and whatever. Like, it's just, oh, darn, she's a kid. We can't make her sexy. I guess being sexy is part of her character. Let's just age her up. Boom. Instant age. That happens a lot in Hollywood. Especially when they don't want to deal with an infant. Let's just age them up. Like, I could name a dozen shows off the top of my head where they do that. But in that case, that wasn't even like it wasn't even in the top 10 dumbest things Gotham ever did. That was a dumbass show. Like, there were some legitimate brain damaged people in charge of the plotting and writing those episodes. My God, that show was terrible. It did. I watched a lot of it though, so it did inform some of my perceptions of these characters. Of course, Poison Ivy, was it Thurman in the movies? All I know is she likes plants. That's about all I remember. I don't know much else about her. This may not even be about her, but I think it's probably Poison Ivy. So let's go and get into it. The other thing I want to say real quick. I frame this. I leave it running without the headphones on so I can't hear what's going on. And then I frame it and arrange it so that the captions will be visible and not too low, not too high, whatever. But in order to frame it, because it starts out like this and you got to stretch it out. So you got the edges of the video, right? And this is 4x3 rather than what's normal, because my screen is a rectangle. Like most video we watch these days is rectangle, right? So, TV used to be square, the 4x3, which is what you watched all these episodes in, right? So you have to stretch it out more. It doesn't just naturally fit where, if you just stretch out the corner of the screen, that's not enough. You have to stretch it out more to get the full video. Point in all this is a dark show, because I like to have a brightly lit section of the episode, or whatever it is I'm doing, stretching out, like you typically anime. I like to have a bright section, so I'll just toggle through until I reach some kind of bright section of the episode, and then use that where the bright is a really good contrast against the dark background of my screen. And I can just line it up perfectly. I'm done in 2 seconds. I couldn't find a bright spot in this entire episode. Everything's darkly lit, which, it fits. It really fits thematically. This is a dark show. They would save a lot of lighting money if this was live action. Anyway, here we go. We're going on one. 3, 2, 1. I don't know, what I was kind of getting at here, I don't know if Poison Ivy is supposed to be sexy or not. I know Catwoman is supposed to be sexy. I don't know if Poison Ivy is supposed to be sexy. Because I only have the 2 examples, and of course, it was a little kid in Gotham, and then, of course, they intentionally aged her up so she could be sexy. The showrunner's delivery said that, right? So they made her sexy. That doesn't mean the character's supposed to be sexy, because I don't think Uma Thurman played it that way. She's never been a sex symbol anyway, right? She's been more of a really good actor. Like, you get her for her acting chops, not for her sex appeal, right? So I've never seen her in a romantic comedy, for instance. So I guess we've got mixed results on is she supposed to be sexy? The reason I say that is because Pretty Poison. Again, if this is about Poison Ivy, we added the word pretty in there for some reason. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. This entire show is going to be a good education for me as far as all the rogues gallery of Batman villains. Remember, like I said, with one exception, every title has been about the villain. They give priority to the guest star villain of the week, right? That the show likes that. They spend a lot of time on that. And I think this first season is going to be a bunch of origin stories. And like I said before, none of them have been created by Batman. It's all been something else, and then they come into conflict with Batman. At least I saved one of these plants. Of course, Batman needs a hell of a lot more prison space for all the people he's locking up. Yep. I'm going to be seeing plenty more of him until he turns evil. Right now he only has one face. It looks like that dude's leaning his pad on the next guy's head, but that's not what he's doing. Yep, do one shovel full of work. That's it, we're done. Deadstream. More people locked up. What was the statistic? I saw this statistic earlier today. Um, the United States has 20% of the world's prison population. 20%. It's only one country. There's like 190 countries, and the United States has 20% of the world's prison population. 5 years later, holy shit. Wait, was Bruce Wayne even Batman back then? That's a good question. How long has he been Batman? It's possible when Bruce Wayne started this shit, he wasn't Batman. Crazy. I wonder what there has to be safeguards in place to keep a helicopter from landing in a prison, right? Like, cause you feel like you can just do that anytime you buy or rent a helicopter. I mean, you have to have money, obviously. Steal a helicopter. There's got to be safeguards in place to keep a helicopter from landing in prison. You never hear that happens. They must have something. Hostile architecture, something that would prevent the helicopter from getting in and getting out, or I know they have guard towers and rifles, but that doesn't seem like that'd be enough. There must be something, because you literally never hear about that, ever. They do all kinds of convoluted shit. Fake a death, crawl through the sewers. They never just rent a helicopter, right? Well, it worked here. It happens in the movies, right? Uh-oh. You would have gotten away with it if it hadn't been for that meddling Batman. That ain't no damn turbulence. If only a bat could fly. You know, that sure would solve a lot of problems. He's the only one in Justice League who can't fly. The rest of them can fly, man. Rose Cafe, huh? Each table has a rose. That's actually a clever theme. Is that how that's pronounced? This is giving me very poison pretty vibes, man. F that guy. I'm trying to smash now. Yep, that's all you had to do. The old Hoth maneuver. And it's going to crash and destroy half this building. Up in smoke. There's no way he could know that that wouldn't kill them. That was a hell of a crash, man. Your spine would have been shattered against the side of that building, man. Yeah, he does. We're pretty high up in the air right now. He's coming for that ass, man. You're going down, boy. Yeah. You might be going down the hard way. This music is slapping, man. It's probably a little over the top. But, you know, I can live with it. I mean, they could probably tone down the music a little bit, but... Yeah, yeah, I'm sure that's true. You know who I am. Just say the thing. I'm Batman. Yeah. Yeah, shut up, Bullock. He can run away now. Why'd he just pass out? I guess he was too busy shitting his pants to do anything, right? Yeah. So that's all you remember, huh? The wings? You don't remember those muscles? Yeah. Alfred, you sassy bitch. He came all the way out here, back here, just to leave again, man. Like, you carry some clothes and shit in your... Yeah, have a suitcase in your car, right? Change into a bar nearby or some shit. This cost you like 45 minutes, man. I'm not trying to tell Batman what to do, but look at it, man. They're already done. They're paying the bill and shit. You late as hell. Oh. Okay, he's here. I got you. Yeah, I guess I'm out of here. Yeah. Next time don't be so goddamn late. Yeah. I have plants to steal and people to kill or whatever the hell it is I do. Maybe I'm poisoning people, you know? Meow. Holy shit. Maybe that's not her. Damn. Jesus. Somebody throw some cold water on him, man. This is obscene. Holy shit. I'm surprised he has any tongue left. man, what the hell are you looking at? I think you need to come up for air. Damn, that doesn't sound like Poison Ivy's name. Yeah. Yep. Nope. She just poisoned you. Yeah, that's ridiculous. No wonder you had a spit take. She's gonna kill him. She poisoned his ass. That's why she kissed him so long. Shit. I'm about to get naked here. I'm really hot. Right into dog food. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I figured you'd be smarter in this and be that you're Batman. I mean, clearly he was poisoned, right? I mean, I have a title I can see, so that kind of gives me a clue, but still. Yeah, what are we supposed to make of that? Why would she poison him? He seems like a good dude, unless she's like... See, that's another thing. I don't know if Poison Ivy's actually a villain, or is she an anti-hero? Like, you know, Catwoman's an anti-hero, right? I always assumed she was an anti-hero. But that's probably the Gotham depiction, right? That's a pretty good shot. I like that. Although they have the buttons on the hallways they hit that open the doors, so you don't have to open the doors with your feet. Yeah. But this could be back in the past before they had that. Oh, god damn it. I was about to say, can't stop for a donut. No, he's going to do that every time. You fat bastard. Man, he's making fat people look bad. I don't know. It's all Greek to me. I have no fucking idea. Yep, and we have an episode title. He was poisoned by Pretty. She's just too pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I wonder who did it. You missed an opportunity to have a Dr. Katz reference, although that came after this show. I believe one of the few shows that would have come before Dr. Katz. That shit's old as hell. There's a Dr. Katz reference in Independence Day, believe it or not. Yep, you better chase that girl down. You're the world's greatest detective. Detect. Well, he's gonna do his science shit. He's gonna science the fuck out of this. Look at all this sneaky sneak. I like this sneaky sneak music. Really? They're doing the spotlight and everything, huh? Are you insane? Just test the fucking moves, man. There's gotta be some left, right? Hey, what do you want? What do you want? I'm just a guy. That's right. Smash that color. He's sciencing the fuck out of this. I could have told you that. Okay, that's new information. Wait. You're telling me you got a poisonous ass rose? Yeah, because of where they put the prison. That's why she hates Harvey Dent. Because he destroyed her the wild rose, so she's killing him with the exact same thing that's gone. They showed her pull out one crop, right? Bruce Wayne's next. Interesting. Would have never believed she'd have this kind of motivation. She's like almost like a climate person, right? You know, save the earth kind of thing, or at least save extinct species. I'm not shady. You notice that they didn't show her face when somebody pulled the rose out. Like, we know it's her, man. There's one new guest star this episode. She's even pretty, like the title suggests, man. Like, what are you hiding? The world's greatest detective, everybody. I never thought she'd have this kind of motivation. This is wild. Give me some sugar. It's my easiest way to poison you. Yeah. Give me some sugar. Yep, there it is. The world's greatest detective, everybody. This time said unironically and unsarcastically. This time he figured it out. All right. He made that connection pretty fast. I got to admit, that's pretty good. Nobody's going to make it as fast as us because he doesn't know that she's the only guest star in the episode. We meet random people that when we're in the situation. It's only the observer that knows that it's a guest star. It's like in a TV show, somebody moves in an apartment across the hall. You're not suspicious because somebody does that every other year. In a TV show, when it happens, it's suspicious because they're giving it attention, right? Yeah, especially rose fragrances, which is the name of a poison. Yeah, it is. She's a redhead, so she has no soul. Yep. I'm seeing the connection. Yeah. Time to whip some ass. Again, there's never going to be any true mysteries on this show. We ain't got time for that. It's 22 minutes, man. It's going to be the Scooby-Doo mystery variety. That's not the fun of the show. The fun of the show is the characterizations and, the action, that kind of shit. Some of the dialogue's good, too. So, I don't know. I like that shot. That was cool. This isn't true, but it looks like there's duct tape around around that pod. It's like she had to duct tape it back together, right? That's just a design, but it's what it looks like. Yep, very sus. Now, only 2 more people I gotta kill. I don't know about you. I always talk to my murder weapons. Always. Too late. I'm still mad. Amputated half my brethren. It's not cool. I think she senses him. She's going over to the kill Batman button. Oh no, she's dropping some music, huh? The hell, we gonna do a little dance? No, we're gonna do a striptease. All right. Take it off in the most sexy way possible. Now, a true gentle bat would wait for her to finish getting dressed before storming in here. Oh, you dumbass. Jesus. That was a pretty good trap. You might call that a Venus flytrap. But it's a Venus bat trap. Now, if you're really doing something, you put another trap right there. That's right. Get that sumbitch. Yeah. Chomp. You're going to bite the hell out of him. So the plants are sentient. That's not good. Jesus. He's a 200-pound man. What the hell? These plants are dragging him, man. Are the vines made out of Teflon? Like, what is happening here? Some of his anguish. I like his little anguish faces. The faces they give him are hilarious. Tell you what, man. This plant's kicking his ass. He's a big boy. Yeah, he is. Yeah, kick his teeth in. There you go. Very mean. You hurt his feelings and his teeth. Really raising a dental bill here. I'm assuming this is bad. Ooh, she's in full poison ivy clothes. I recognize that outfit. Fuck him. He's going to be evil someday. Don't worry about it. I'm actually doing you a favor. What a bitch. Okay, she's evil. She's not an anti-hero. She's evil. No. I don't think I will. Yeah. You do too. Really? I don't know, man. I feel like they could have transplanted the flowers. But you did save them, so what's the problem here? I like her bulldozer mannerism. You need to calm down. You're getting a little hysterical here. Yeah. Now yours is too. Yeah, we get it. Thank you. Now, murdering him doesn't seem to fit your agenda here. Like he didn't kill any plants. He's about to. I like how the vines come in and help her. The vines know. She's got a telepathic link with these vines, man. The vines know to hold his head in place, right? That's pretty good. Really? Why? Why would she do that? Hey, that's pretty good. You're pretty good with the puns. Yeah, now you pissed her off. Uh-oh, he got new teeth. Now he's really mad. Feed me, Seymour. Look, man. If you get eaten by a plant, I'm just going to consider that on you. I'm sorry. I know this plant's awesome. But I can't help but laugh at you if you get killed by a plant. I can't take it seriously. Now then, time to kick your ass. Or give me the... Oh, look at her little crossbow thing. She's got a wrist crossbow. Oh, shit. You done killed your boy. That's what we call friendly fire. He's dead as hell. Yeah. Guess I'm just going to have to load another one in the chamber. That's pretty good, man. She's got a little crossbow. I don't think I've ever seen her character have that before. Again, the music's kind of going, crazy here. It's a little overpowering. Now everything's gonna die. You done killed everything. You definitely made my list now, bitch. Well, I'll save what I can and get the hell out of here. She might actually get away. Some of them have to, right? They can't all go to prison. Shit. He's gonna have to save her. Yep, you're going to prison. Incompetent. All you had to do is get away. Oh, shit. She gonna help him? No way. If she does, we're back to anti-hero status. Huh. Well, I'm too poisoned to live. No, she's gonna kill him, man. Goddamn, man. That's not cool. You really need Robin, man. You need some help. Really? Really? Usually, it's the weed that you want. Batman out here making drug deals. A bottle for the weed. That was good. I'm not going alone. That was good, man. That was really good. Cuff 'em, boys. Yep, straight to prison. And of course, the bottle goes to Harvey Dent as well, right? I just realized, yeah, he's trying to save his friend's life. Well, it's a little thing we like to call murder. Yeah, you dumb as hell. Yeah. She sucks. Yep. And even if you do want to see her, you're going to have to talk to her through bars. Yeah, yes, you will. Hey, you can't have a poisonous ass rose in the cell with you, man. I guess Batman put in a good word for the plant, huh? Literally out here making drug deals. The bottle for the weed. I had to look up Diane Pershing. She's the one that plays Poison Ivy. The voice is so damn familiar. The name isn't familiar. She's still alive. She's 82 effing years old. Like, Jesus. Literally nothing. She's got like a long list, but like nothing I've ever seen. Nothing. Wow. A lot of video games and shit. I don't know. She's got one of those voices. Like, there's a certain kind of like sexy ass voice, right? Like, you know, she's working that shit. But I guess just one of those voices, because I don't think I've ever seen her in anything. But yeah, that was a good episode. I will say this. The character's a little goofy. Like, she was a little immature, and maybe, I don't know what their age is supposed to be. If she's getting married, she has to be over 18. But she was coming across as like a petulant, like, 14-year-old in a way, and she's going, and doing the hand gestures, and just, that was way over the top. So, not really feeling that. That took me out of it a little bit. But, like the character, I really liked the backstory. So, that's kind of interesting. Just the fact of what her motivations were. But also just, like, completely unhinged. Like, she's going to kill Batman just because he's in the way, man. Just not for any other reason. So, that was wild.